In this day and age, this fast-paced day and age, we need to be able to come to a place where we can slow down a little bit, gain a sense of the place, and hear the world around us, feel the world breathe around us a little bit. I think that's really important. Time to play, time to feel the dirt between your toes, time to feel the sun on your face and the salt in the air while we're here.
Well, I'd say it's like it's an experience for me. It gives me like a break from all this like stress at home. And
sometimes I'll like be talking to my friends about camp, and I'll be going on for like an hour about how much fun it is.
There's a lot of people from different nationalities where you can meet.
Yes, I'm making a lot of friends,
When a boy comes to Camp Chewonki, we really hope he gains sort of 3 key objectives, 3 key experiences while he's here. The first being that he experiences some personal growth, that he learns a little bit about himself, how he thinks, how he works, what his strengths are, and maybe overcoming some of his weaknesses as well. An opportunity to be challenged in a structured way, an opportunity to grow in a structured way. We don't have a lot of gimmicks, we don't have a lot of flash. I think we're very much genuine. Pushing yourself on a ropes course up in our barn in a way you've never stretched before is a truly genuine growing experience.
It's really kind of hard because you have to go through a hole in the center and go over the top. And when you get to the top, it moves a lot, and then you have to go over it and come back down and go through the hole, and then you're done.
You'll see campers here building their own boats. Building a boat is a lot of fun, but you're also learning about what it takes to work with wood, how things float, how things stay together, the design lines, and a traditional way of travel. Work with their hands, work with their heart and soul, I think is needed now more than ever before.
I just want to thank all you guys. I hope you had as much fun as I did. We got these boats done. The most important part of this for me is not that it's a boat, but that you guys, whatever you come to, if it looks like it's too much to do, you just remember when you built a boat and you just break it down into steps. Everything in life is just little tiny steps, and you just go through them, and you get to this point and you've got this boat.
Yes! Yes! Yeah! Yes! That's so awesome.
You hear about Osprey boat building, and it's like, man, I really want to do it. And next thing you know is you're actually building a boat, and for the first time you're actually going to test to see how well they come out, so it's an awesome experience.
How many chances do you get at your camp to build a boat and then get to go out, take it out, say, hey, I built this, it's my boat, it's awesome, and I find this, like Lee said, it's just sort of maybe a metaphor for life, small steps.
They built a boat that floats and they can paddle it around, and every time they get in that boat, I think they're going to have a sense of confidence in what they're capable of accomplishing that's going to carry them through in all sorts of other ways in their life.
I'd like to think that once a camper leaves here after their time here, they're never going to be quite the same. They'll never look at themselves in the same way. They'll never look at the world in the same way. So that personal growth while they're here is critical. The second important objective that we hope campers gain from their time here is the value of teamwork and working together in a group. We have simple tasks like cleaning the cabin in the morning. They may appear simple, but they require tremendous cooperation as a group.
I do care. I like to make my bed nice and straight. I like to make my shelf nice and organized.
The cabin wilderness trips also require tremendous group cooperation.
Each participant who comes to Chewonki in the in-camp program has an opportunity to go out on a cabin trip. And if you're a puffin, it might be only an overnight trip to nearby Camden Hills or to an offshore island. But as you go through the different programs from puffin to owl to heron to osprey, the trips increase in length. And there's a progression to those trips. So there's a great opportunity to begin on an overnight, and by the time you're an osprey in camp, to be out on a 7-day experience. And these trips range from hiking to canoeing to sailing to whitewater kayaking to sea kayaking.
I heard from a counselor today, they just got back from their backpacking trip, and the group was struggling with the idea of the challenges of the backpacking trip before they left. But by day 2 or 3 of the trip, they really realized it's mind over matter. We can do this.
In the end, you feel really accomplished because you did it, and you, like maybe if you're on a hiking trip, you're on top of that big peak or something, and you can look out and you see everything.
I've learned to face my fears, and when I face them, it's not so hard to get over them.
That's a wonderful gift that they'll carry with them throughout life. Boy, there's a challenge in front of me, but if I commit to this and I believe in this, I know I can do it. Just a truly valuable lesson. While we all have some clear strengths, we're going to be put in situations where other people's strengths are given an opportunity to shine. And I think that's an important lesson to look for the hidden strengths and give people the opportunity to use those in different ways. The third key objective we hope people have while they're here at Chewonki is to gain an appreciation for the natural world around them. This 400-acre peninsula is surrounded by tremendous natural beauty. And I think in this day and age, we're constantly learning that it takes a lot of work to continue to preserve that.
Particularly with the emphasis that we have on nature study and aspects of conservation and the work that we do, particularly in our wilderness tripping program to bring kids closer to nature. There's no better time than the present to be promoting those kinds of programs and to try to develop that kind of awareness.
We're cultivating an ethos, cultivating an ethic here where our campers are learning that this is truly unique, truly special, and we need to be thinking towards the future in terms of how we can preserve this, how we can leave the world better than we found it.
When you go out to the farm, you can see all the animals, the cows, Rosie, Eli, and Annie. You can just pet them and hang out with them. Eli's the coolest calf. He's the smallest and the cutest.
They really see the connection. Things begin to come full circle, that there really is a connection between the earth, the animals, the sun, the rain, the water, and what we eat.
The food's all natural. Most of the stuff comes from the farm, and it's really good.
I like to think that when our campers leave here, they're going out to their home communities and truly making a difference. We practice what we preach here, whether it's using our composting system to help dispose of our food waste and then spreading that compost on our gardens. We then cultivate a lot of vegetables from our gardens to feed the camp community again. So they're in touch with that cycle. They're in touch with the fact that we try to use biodiesel in our vehicles.
When I came here, I was really surprised that we had renewable energy. It's something that uses sunlight to charge batteries, and I didn't know we did that. Sometimes you can make fan motors that go off the light from the sun.
So this is for the fluorescent bulbs. That was pretty easy, right? Yeah, so now we're going to try 2 incandescent bulbs, which are these ones. Real hard, go real hard. Real hard, there you go, real hard. Even harder, these are barely lit.
it gives you so many more ideas. Like at home, I'm never bored just because I think like, oh, I can do this, which I learned at camp.
My favorite activity is probably pottery. I like going on the wheel or just sculpting with my own hands.
One of my favorite things about Chewonki is the experience that you gain. Like you can learn how to chop wood and saw wood, and like you could learn how to canoe when you want to, and kayak.
And with our other hand, we're gonna make like a W, okay? Hey, good job, Will.
Thank you.
I like archery or farm, mainly because in farm sometimes they do cooking. And like yesterday I made a chocolate cake.
Sure, for like an hour or so, like
Here,
turning
we got
into
one.
like this
Here,
ice
hold your
cream.
spoon.
I like photography. So I like how they have this really awesome dark room so you can develop your own photos.
Well, I made a paddle at Camp Chewonki, and when I get home, I'm gonna use it on trips when I go with my parents canoeing.
I love the opportunities we have here at Chewonki for the unscripted magical moments. You just couldn't plan for it. Whether it's taking a group out to the point and having a campfire, watching the sunset, roasting s'mores, and the group feeling the group come together, watching the sunset. Those are those magical moments that you hope for, you strive for. I think those memories are what really stay with a camper. Yes, the activities are fabulous. Yes, the daily life is wonderful, but it's truly those unscripted magical moments where things just come together.
It's like awesome, cause my mom thought this was like awesome, perfect for me, cause I like nature a lot, and this is the place to be.
When a boy signs up for Camp Chewonki, they're coming here because they want to have fun. But I think we're different in that in the fun we have, there's real substance, there's real opportunities for growth, there are real opportunities for learning.
Absolutely, you may. You guys have any questions?
Everything we do here has that meaning behind it, has that opportunity to grow and learn, an opportunity to have new lifelong experiences that I feel will be the foundation for just a strong, quality human being.